Hi students, have you learnt about the verbs? If not, switch over to the previous videos and understand the function of verbs. Today we are going to learn about voice. In English grammar, voice is the quality of a verb that indicates whether its subject acts or it is acted upon. In active voice, subject does the action and object receives it. Example, he rang the bell. In passive voice, subject receives the action and object does it. Example, the bell was rung by him. You will get a clear explanation to change these three kinds of sentence from active voice to passive voice. The first one is an assertive sentence. It is nothing but an ordinary sentence. The next is an imperative sentence showing order, request, etc. The third one is an interrogative sentence, that is, how to change an active voice question to a passive voice question. As you are a beginner, learn to change these three simple tenses from active voice to passive voice. Look at the picture. It is an apple orchard. Nancy works there. She picks many apples every weekend. She picks an apple is present tense. She picked apples is past tense. She will pick apples is future tense. In passive form, an apple is picked by her. Apples were picked by her. Apples will be picked by her. Since tense plays a very important role in voice, I have sorted out only verbs here. Now we are going to learn how to change an assertive sentence from active voice to passive voice. I have given two examples here. A zebra drinks water. The second one is the zebras drink water. First identify subject, verb and object. Step 1. Bring object to subject position. That is, the object of the transitive verb becomes the subject of the passive voice. The tense of the verb is present tense and subject is singular. So we use a be verb is. Past participle of drink is drunk. Then add by and bring the subject to the end. The formula for passive voice is subject plus be verb plus past participle plus by plus object. Therefore, the answer is water is drunk by a zebra. Water is drunk by the zebras. Example 2. Assertive sentence is in past tense. Subject is the shopkeeper. Verb is bought. Object is mangoes. Follow the 5 steps. Past tense and past participle is bought. Use were for plural subject. Therefore, answer is mangoes were bought by the shopkeeper. In the second sentence, he takes the pronoun him in the object position. 1 kilogram of mangoes is singular subject. Therefore, use was. Answer is 1 kilogram of mangoes was sold by him. Example 3 is future tense. I will guide you is an assertive sentence in active voice. As usual, follow the 5 steps. Since it is future tense, use will plus be. The past participle for guide is guided. The answer is you will be guided by me. I becomes me in the object. The next example is a modal auxiliary. Modals like can, could, may, might, shall, should also take be in the passive voice. The past participle of follow is followed. The pronoun we is written as us in the passive voice. We get the answer. The rule should be followed by us. Dear students, let us learn to change the voice of an imperative sentence. Listen carefully, write neatly, open the door, don't shut the windows are all orders given by elders. Here, subject is missing. Therefore, begin passive voice with let. Then write the object. Be precedes the past participle as we do in future tense. The answer is let the door be opened. Don't shut the windows is a negative sentence. So, answer is let not the windows be shut. The word please shows it is a request. Therefore, we write the passive voice as you are requested to help me. Now you are going to learn about the rules to change an interrogative sentence from active voice to passive voice. Here also we follow the 5 steps with a slight change. You can go through the rules given here. The helping verbs like do, does, did say the tense of the verb, but we don't use in passive voice. Instead, we use be forms like am, is, are, was, were suitably. Who wrote the novel Harry Potter? J.K. Rowling wrote Harry Potter. The question who must be written as by whom in passive voice, whereas other questions like what, when, where, how much are used as it is. Don't forget to use the question mark at the end. Let us see the answers. The first question and question number 7 and 8 are in present tense. Since do verb is used, so in passive voice we use be verb, is, otherwise are. Question number 2, 3, 5 and 6 are all in past tense. So in passive voice we use be verb, was, otherwise, were. Question number 4 is future tense. Use will be in passive voice. Keep it in mind. Maintain the same tense both in active voice and passive voice. Do not change the meaning. If active voice is a question, write the passive voice also in question form. This practice exercise will help you to learn better. Remember to follow the 5 steps that I have taught you in this video. At the 6th step only, you should write the answer. Take your grammar note and do it yourself and check the answers. Next, do the follow-up activity. Thank you for listening and wait for the next video. Share and subscribe.